happy Thursday to you. So good to be back with you live. And who would like some unadulterated magic? That is my favorite word, unadulterated magic. For those of you that don't know, magic is a word that I actually have deep inside of my soul. It's something that, enlightens me massively. So I'm sure that, let me know what your favorite word is, or a word that literally you feel is part of your soul. And magic is one of those words, to the point that I think about magic, I talk about magic, I believe in magic. And I'm not talking about, ting, 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 abracadabra magic and all that sort of stuff. About the inner magic. I have a question that I say to myself every single day. So when I go for a run, I use incantations, and so I say, I say certain things that are really important to me. That so I use the physiology to get these words into my body. And one of my questions that I ask myself, my higher self, I ask the universe every day, is how can I appreciate the magic that I have within me to help myself and others live a fully abundant life? How do I appreciate the magic that I have within me and around me? Because sometimes I add those words in as well. So I can, let me start again, because it's programmed. How can I appreciate the magic that I have within me so I can live and help others live a fully abundant lifestyle? And that fully abundant lifestyle might be whatever it is for you. As you know, the work that I do is all about you getting your results, and your results are going to be different for every single one of you. And, with the work that I do, it actually does give you the results, period. And I say to people, if you don't get the results, you don't pay me. Or if you have paid me, you get the money back if you don't get the results. I am that confident in the work that I actually do, because what it is, it's about getting this pure, unadulterated magic from within us. Bring it out, so then you can attract and manifest absolutely everything you desire. And, it's just something that it really, really empowers me massively when I see people bringing out the inner magic, bringing out the big, you can call it faith as well, because, for me, I always used to say that I had faith. I used to say that I had belief, but they were just words. They weren't actually coming out in physical form or physical action. And so it was, it's something that I believe that we all have to work on, is our true belief and our true faith. And, know that we truly, truly are magical beings. We are spiritual magical beings in physical bodies with an intellect. And we do have some amazing intellectual faculties that we don't use. And if you don't know what they are, message me and I'll tell you and give you some really amazing information on the intellectual faculties as well, to really help you bring the magic from within. And we live in we live in the 3D world. So we're spiritual beings with an intellect in a physical body in the 3D world. Or as I like to say, I am a manifestation unicorn in a human body, and they happen to call me Vikki. And I say to myself, oh my gosh, could you just imagine? It's taken me years to actually pluck up the courage to say things like that, because I'm a very spiritual person, but over the years of my corporate career and, my property career, and being in a very, very male dominated industries and, building, what's it called? Climbing the ladder. It was business, it was corporate, it was, determination, very, very masculine. And, I'd never use the words magic or unicorn in any of that kind of lifestyle. But I believe that businesses still need more magic. I believe that, every single CEO, every single business owner, every single person out there, they have magic within them as well. So, let's bring it out so the businesses grow, so the team grows, the staff grows, just literally, let it all out so we can actually manifest the results and the lifestyle that we are destined to have. Absolutely, totally destined to have. And so one thing I want to leave with you is that we must look upon ourselves not as misers' chests to be kept locked for our own benefit, but as centers of distribution. And the better we fulfill our function as such centers, the greater will be our corresponding inflow. And that was from Thomas Troward about the spirit of opulence. And what it is all saying is that we just need to recognize that we do, as I say, have the creative power inside ourselves, and it's unlimited. Now, he calls it creative power. I call it unadulterated magic, unleashing this magic. So if you want to know more, we are my amazing friend and colleague Alpa and I are doing a 6-day masterclass. Well, it's not a masterclass. It's actually more of a challenge, because you need to show up for the 6 days, 45 minutes a day, starting on Monday, 8 p.m. GMT, which I think is 3 p.m. EST. And it's for 45 minutes. And we're going to be sharing some of this unadulterated magic, some of the magic that Bob Proctor has actually given to us as his business partners, so we can share that with you. So it's unadulterated magic, the Bob Proctor way, and obviously Vikki and Alpa's way as well. And, this is a free challenge, 6-day challenge. It starts on Monday. If you want to know more, I'll put the link down below. But please do join us, because not only will we be having fun, not only will we be leaving you with the impression of increase, not only will we be helping you really, really have the tips, the tricks, and the manifestation goals for you to achieve your dreams, we're going to have some fun as well. So join us. It starts on Monday, and let me know what power word that you have. What word really, really, really just, ignites your soul? As I say, mine is magic. Let me know what yours is. Have an amazing day.